When a president has a solution to your problem, he becomes an action president. But when he has no solution, he becomes a poet. Take a look.
The sun is out and the sky may be blue. But I see today a black star rising high in African sky.
I see the moon, I see the sun, I see the mountains and there's a war going on in Anambra State. Anambra State, you know Anambra State, the Taiwan of Nigeria. Yes, it's between Governor Charles Soludo and the Catholic priest called Ebube Muonso. It's serious war. Ebube Muonso has been complaining about insecurity in Anambra State, and he blames it on the government of Charles Soludo. Where did he get such a nonsense idea? Blaming a governor for insecurity in his state? Hey! No, whatever happened to the blaming the president of the country, President Tinubu? This man of God safe. Okay, listen to the man.
This is what they are doing. You will hustle and make money, and charlatan pounds will collect the money from you forcefully. And your governor is not doing anything. And media aides are writing rubbish to defend.
I know. The man of God went as far as saying that Soludo should resign because the former central bank governor could not save the lives of people in his state. Watch the man again.
If our leaders could not handle insecurity, let them resign. Yes. The person involved should resign honorably.
Resign? What an abomination. A governor to resign. For what? Because kidnappers were picking up pastors, priests, and reverend sisters. Come on, Ebube Muonso, come on. Seriously? I know you are a respectable man of God, but what have you been smoking? What? Now, after the popular priest said those things, Soludo's people came out swinging. Yes! They went on an offensive attack. They called Ebube Muonso a fake priest who performs fake miracles. Now, Soludo's people also blamed Ebube Muonso and other prosperity preachers like him that they are the root cause of kidnapping by youths who are seeking wealth by all means necessary. Come on! Anyway, for the record, let me say that it is not correct to say that Ebube Muonso performs fake miracles. Did these Soludo's people not get the memo from Pastor Adeboye's people against mocking men of God? That a priest pronounced a miracle done today does not mean that you won't see the same person still sick tomorrow. God works in mysterious ways. Now, check out some of the articles Soludo's people wrote in response to Ebube Muonso. Look at them. Yes, fake prophets and insecurity. To their credit, Soludo's people are doing something about the kidnapping and general insecurity in the state. They set up a 5111 line you can call when you are about to be kidnapped or you hear of a kidnapping that is happening near you. You call that number. Soludo's people also went out to demolish a few houses that belonged to kidnappers. Oh yes, he works all the time in the state. Now, Ebube Muonso did not calm down. In fact, days after he declared war on Charles Soludo, 2 reverend sisters were kidnapped in Anambra State. And the people always call him when people are kidnapped. And the man of God hit back on Soludo's people. Listen.
And these people are busy talking trash.
These people are busy talking trash. Hey! Damn, the man of God was furious. I got scared too. Is my job still safe? Even pastors are ready to take my job, the job of lampooning politicians. thank God there is still Trump in America. You know, I may just let Ebube Muonso take over the job of holding Soludo to account. I will concentrate on Trump. Yes, I think that's what I'm going to do. I will concentrate on Trump. Shobo. Nonsense. Oh, welcome to the show. My name is Dr. Damages. We are coming to you from the greatest city in the world, New York City. Yes. New York City is so great that a New York City judge just crossed the line by sentencing former president and incoming president Donald Trump in his hush money conviction. Can you imagine that? Unbelievable. A day after Trump behaved well at Jimmy Carter's funeral, this man sentenced him. Now, these New York people are something else. How can an ordinary local judge sentence a whole former and incoming president of the United States of America? How could that happen? And the CIA, the FBI, the greatest military in the history of the world, could not do anything about it. Come on, people. This is not democracy at this point. It's not. Where in the world are these three branches of government independent of each other? Who will build houses for the judge after this audacious behavior? Who will buy a car for the New York judge after this nonsense sentencing? Who? Don't worry. Once Trump comes in, the first thing he will do in 10 days, less than 10 days, is to arrest this judge and send him to Canada. Oh, I'm sorry. Canada is going to be America's 51st state. In that case, Trump will send that man to the cold island of Greenland to dig for lithium or something. Oh, my bad. Greenland will be America's 52nd state. I know what Trump will do. Trump will send the judge to Guantanamo Bay. Yes! Now that Al-Qaeda prisoners are gone. That is the plan, bad sons. Now, for those of you writing me to know why Donald Trump wants the US to take Greenland by force if need be and Canada by intimidation, here are the real reasons. Forget what Trump is saying here. Listen to Trump.
People really don't even know if Denmark has any legal right to it. But if they do, they should give it up because we need it for national security. That's for the free world. I'm talking about protecting the free world. You look outside, you have China ships all over the place. You have Russian ships all over the place. We're not letting that happen.
That is the official reason. But let me tell you the real reason. You see, the US wants Greenland for national security reason. What Trump means when he says that is that he wants to be able to look into Putin's bedroom from Greenland. Now, for Canada, he wants Canada just for its syrup. Canada makes a wonderful syrup. Have you? For pancake, have you tested it? You don't know what you are missing if you have never tested Canada's syrup. What? This is the new world order that we are getting into. If Russia must take parts of Ukraine, the US might as well take the Panama Canal, Canada and Greenland at the same time. And China will take Taiwan. Israel can take Gaza and Golan Heights, and Turkey can take Syria. And everybody will be happy. Now, if only Tinubu is smart enough to seize the opportunity, this window that is opening to take Niger, Chad, Benin Republic and Ghana. Already the Ghanaian president is calling Tinubu President of Ghana. Listen.
Your Excellency Bola Tinubu, President of the Federal Republic of Ghana.
You know, if these things happen, everybody will be happy across the world. And Trump will become the greatest president in the history of the United States. Sasha! Tweet that out. Make sure you tag Trump. Nonsense. I used to think that only elections have consequences. I did not know that crossing the line also has consequences. Now, in this segment of Dr. Damage's show, I will cross the line. If you don't want to cross the line with me, please stop now. Come back next week. But if you cross the line with me, just know that there are consequences. Take a look.
He's not being rational. He's absolutely irrational in his thinking and in his public commentary for a man who was governor for 8 years, who left nothing to remember in Anambra State by way of a legacy or transformation.
That was APC's publicity secretary, Francis Moka. See what he said for P2B? Instead of P2B continuing to be a politician, he decided on his own to write article where he did what governments in Nigeria have been demanding of journalists: write constructive criticism and offer solution. That was what P2B did in his New Year message to Nigerians.
If you look at the country, it's collapsing every day. an indicative of high level of distress. Food insecurity has become a national norm, making Nigeria one of the hungriest countries of the world.
I know. Here are the 4 mistakes Peter Obi made in that New Year speech where he spoke to Nigerians. 4 mistakes. Number 1, Peter Obi made the speech using Arise TV's microphone. Did you see that? That is a no-no. You don't speak to Pope Francis using a loudspeaker from a mosque in Mecca. Now, number 2, the most upsetting thing that Peter Obi did was to tell the president to visit Nigerians and see how the people he governs are suffering. Come on. What kind of nonsense advice is that? By the way, who asked Peter Obi for advice? Why was Peter Obi counting how many times Tinubu traveled abroad and how many days Tinubu spent abroad not sleeping in Nigeria since he became president? Who asked him? Why won't Peter Obi mind his own business of being an opposition politician? Why? Now, to make matters worse, this is the number 3. Before the speech, Peter Obi visited an IDP camp. And while speaking, he called on Tinubu to visit any IDP camp in Nigeria and see for himself what Nigerians are going through in their own country. What kind of nonsense talk is that? Apart from Obama, President Obama, has Peter Obi seen any American president visit any reservation in America where American Indians who own America are locked up? None. Nonsense. The 4th one, finally, during his speech, Peter Obi said that if this is it, so be it. We cannot continue like this. Listen to him.
But I've made up my mind that if this is the end, so be it.
Nonsense. What Peter Obi said in the world of Tinubu's people is considered treason. Yes, you are not allowed to kill yourself. Not in Nigeria. Only the government is allowed to kill you. Shobo! Africans. Who did this to us? Who did this to us? Oh, Socrates said, when a man marries a good wife, he's happy. But when he marries a bad wife, he becomes a philosopher. Hey! The same thing applies to presidents. When a president has a solution to your problem, he becomes an action president. But when he has no solution, he becomes a poet. Take a look.
The sun is out and the sky may be blue. But I see today a black star rising high in African sky.
I see the moon, I see the sun, I see the mountains, and in our own eyes, President Bola Tinubu turned into a roadside poet in Ghana. Unbelievable. When he returned home, he released 10-point policy agenda to look out for you to look out for. Now, if President Tinubu accomplishes just one of these 10 priorities, it will transform your life. Seriously. Do you want to know one of them? Just one. Okay, I'll tell you one. Tinubu will find out, this is promise, the kind of computers that the Bauchi state government is buying for the office of the secretary to the state government, which will cost 400 million. 400 million. Look at the headline. It's from The Guardian. You know it's real. Just 6 computers for 400 million naira. Remember the money miracles Bala Mohammed when he was the FCT minister? Yes! What Bala Mohammed cannot do does not exist. Kafune diotua fune. Ogadiaga. See, when we say that what God cannot do does not exist, people don't believe us. Did you see Obama sitting beside Donald Trump at Jimmy Carter's funeral? They were talking, laughing, smiling. Unbelievable.
Bush is serving as president of the United States. Obviously, one Clinton serving, the other running. And
I know some people in the red states were mad that Trump could smile with Obama beside. Unbelievable, unthinkable.
Dan Quayle.
Oh, that's such an image.
That is an image.
It's
I mean,
good,
you don't
good
see
image.
for it's always striking whenever you see any of these people who were political.
Yes, Trump even shook the hands of what's his dad, his vice president that he wanted to be, he wanted killed. Mike Pence, yes.
President Pence and Trump. It's the first time they've seen each other since January 2021. A lot of
Unbelievable. You see, death, when people die, people get their senses back. But as soon as they get out of the church, they remember the madness starts again. Come on. Can we just get along? Can't we just get along? Obama and Trump. Even I saw Al Gore. Al Gore was there. Oh, yes, Al Gore.
His wife Karen saying hello to Al Gore. We did not see a greeting.
I didn't know he was still, I didn't know he was still alive. He was there. Everybody. Can't we get along? Can't we? That's all the time we have. Please follow us on Twitter at Dr. Damages and on Instagram at Dr. Damages and on Facebook. We are now on TikTok. Can you believe this? Anyway, here is my concern for today. It's taken from page 419 of the book, The World as I See It by Albert Einstein. And it says, life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Hey! I go far to bring you this. I go far. Until next week, I'm Dr. Damages. I diagnose you yourself. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.